Hello fellow humans, are we on day 5? I think we're at day 5 plus travel day, so like day 5, day 6. Today we are changing hotels, so it's a bit of a change now. We're going over to the Grosvenor, which is at the marina. Hey, so we are just about to leave, everything's all packed up. Show you the view one last time. Oh, that lighting's better, isn't it, when you're out in a bit of natural light. Stunning. In the corner of the ceiling, so if you're praying, a little arrow so you know which way to pray. Just noticed that as we're about to leave. Paul says I hope I'm not taking responsibility for it because he was the one who saw the arrow.
Always watching.
One last look at the fish. And we've come down and they have all these Easter things here today, look. This lobster guy with a big egg, living his best life. He's got the biggest egg of all. Oh, they're beautiful. I mean, I don't think we get them back in Yes. Got some like chocolate bark as well over there. Chicken. They've got the cake game down, haven't they? Absolutely fantastic. Look at that carrot cake. Is this bird being cooked? Sure looks like it. Good morning. There's so many viewing points. Oh, they've got a diver in, look. I'm not sure if the arcade is open. Oh, is it closed? Oh, yeah, it is.
Shall we try again later?
Well, we're going to head over to the next hotel. I don't know if I got this before, but there's an art shop here. And then there's a Tiffany's. Just next to the aquarium, with its beautiful ceiling. Have you enjoyed the Atlantis Hotel, Laurie?
Good, yeah.
You would recommend it, would you?
Maybe an 8 out of 10.
An 8 out of 10? Laurie, when you said 8 out of 10, what could be improved then to make it a 10? Do you think?
Actually, I don't know.
Not sure.
Maybe put the arcade really near it so it's like this.
It's a bit closer for
Yeah.
you.
And maybe put a few more things closer to it.
Yeah,
So
I think that's our room.
That's it.
Yeah.
Everything else, all the big stuff's over there.
Yes, well maybe you don't need to move the things, maybe you just need to move room.
Yeah, maybe.
Room
You can
over
go
in the
to
East Tower.
yeah.
So that's quite a good tip, yeah. A lot of the things are in the East Tower. Our room is in the West Tower. So if you could request, if you wanted to be closer to everything else, you could request a room in the East Tower, couldn't you?
We can do that if we have to, yeah.
Yeah, true. You gave this hotel 7 out of 10. Why is it not a 10 out of 10? What could be improved?
The Wi-Fi, very annoying. It's very annoying, my Wi-Fi. Beds could be more comfortable.
Oh, right, okay. Maybe that's because you were sharing though as well. Yeah, that's a good point. Hey, it's Future Amy here. How are you doing? I just thought I'd come in on this bit because I wanted to say Sebastian has a very blunt way of talking. It's just naturally how he talks. And when he's talking about the Wi-Fi, there was a limit on the amount of Wi-Fi passwords you could have. So there were 4 of us and I think he got 4 Wi-Fi passwords. One was used for lorries. When we used one for the laptop so we could get things on the laptop, I had one and Paul had one. So Sebastian, I think, was left without a Wi-Fi password. He doesn't have a SIM card in his phone, so he was having to hotspot all the time. So that's what he means. Just take into consideration, if you are staying at this hotel, you only get a limited amount of Wi-Fi passwords per room. It's not unlimited devices. So it's quite a good point, really. And his point about the bed sharing, I do think it was probably because he was sharing with his brother. Oh, there's a helicopter taking off. The pool could be warmer. Yeah. Anything else? No, everything else spot on. What about the food? Did you enjoy the food? You'd like some chicken tenders, wouldn't you? Here, as well as at the water park. Because you really enjoyed the chicken tenders from the water park.
What else we just say, Sebastian? Ta-ra!
Ta-ra!
Arrivederci.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. Yeah.
Auf Wiedersehen. We've got somebody to come up to our room to collect our bags and bring them down. And we have left a tip for the cleaning staff who turned down the room. They were excellent. I've never stayed in a hotel where it was so clean, everything was done so nicely, water refreshed every day. It was lovely. And how luxurious. We've been spoilt these 5 days. I'm back in long sleeves now, ready for the trip in the taxi. Got the red carpet out for us. And what we're doing now, Laurie?
Waiting to get on the Uber to the next hotel.
Yes.
Hey, I miss you.
Oh, that's lovely. And what are you up to now?
I'm just at the hotel.
Here we go. Oh, it's pretty, look. Beautiful flooring. Oh wow, look at the fresh flowers. Making ourselves at home. The flowers and the smell in here is beautiful. I was just pointing out that there's a lot of awards in this cabinet. Lots of traveller awards.
Got here a bit early and they've upgraded us slightly to one of the other 2 bedroom suites.
He said it was available.
It was available now, so we could go and take that now. We'll see what that's like.
It's exciting times. The smell of these flowers is just phenomenal. So pretty, and they're in florist cubes. And they look underneath because there's no stems. This hotel, it does have a more city-like feel. I feel like we're right in the middle of the city. Every staff member I've met at the last hotel, and just as we're coming into this one, they've been phenomenal. They're so smiley and happy and helpful. Okay, so we are in 2355 on the 23rd floor. So I have filmed this suite now. I'm going to put that in a separate video for people who are just visiting this hotel that want to see this suite. If you've watched that, or you're going to watch that, it might be upcoming. But let me show you this. I didn't show them this. Oh, wow. That is just for you, that. Look at that. Impressive. don't think I turned around. I was sort of scooting around. We've got all our water in there now. Massive. Oh, thanks, Laurie. Look, got an assistant. Lovely. And dishwasher.
Oh, I know we have dishwasher.
Yeah, dishwasher as well. Don't think I've shown all the wine glasses even. You get some wine glasses. So this content right here is just for you guys who are watching the main vlogs. Our plan now is we're getting pretty hungry. I'm getting pretty hungry. I've been up since 4 AM. I've got a bit of a cold and a sore throat. Our plan now, since I'm all wrapped up, is to zip to the nearest mall. We're gonna have to get a taxi, go to the mall, get some food. The kids can have a play there. There is a little arcade. Have a quick look around the shops and things, and then come back here and get settled in. It feels quite a lot distanced from everything else. So you're very high up, we're high up. It definitely feels more city-ish and less integrated into the other things that are going on. I haven't explored around all the other areas yet, so we're going to probably do that as well. And so we made our way over to the mall. This was the nearest mall to the marina. It was the Emirates Mall. It was not quite as big as that other one we've been in. I mean, nothing could beat that for size, could it? But this was great. A lot of shops. And there is the beautiful Stella. Getting a cheeky McDonald's here for my lunch. They had the sundaes, and the sundaes in the UK aren't quite the same now. They use a different caramel sauce, so I always try one every country I go to. That's my excuse anyway for getting a ice cream sundae from McDonald's. So it had a full-size supermarket in this mall. It was like a world foods aisle. So we've got the USA here. There's only a small section for the USA there. Then we're on to the United Kingdom. Tyrrell's crisps. Yes, we certainly have those. They're a good crisp. If you're visiting the UK, try out a Tyrrell's crisp. They are very tasty. I loved how on this aisle all the flags were in the clock. So they had a clock for each country, as you can see, Mexico here, and the flag was the black background for it. I love that. We've got Korea, we've got Japan, I think, on here. We've got some panko breadcrumbs, noodles and seasonings, and then we go into Thailand, I think, down here, and China. Lots of soy sauce there, and packet noodles, and lots of tea for China. Yes, that is to be expected, isn't it? Then we headed over to Magic Planet, which was a arcade. You bought a card and then you loaded it up and it gave you credits. And you got so many credits for blue, so many credits for orange, so many credits for red. And so we spent a good hour and a half in here collecting tickets. The boys absolutely love an arcade. There's some concentration going on right here now. I can't actually remember who came first, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't me. So not only in the mall did they have a full-size arcade, but they also had this snowy area, which I think you could do skiing and things in. The other one, they had an ice skating rink. They like to incorporate ice and snow into their malls. They also had a Hamleys here, Hamleys toy shop. How creepy is this American hospital advert? I saw it a few times and I thought, I need to film that. That is very weird. It looked like androids taking over the future. There he is. Oh, get down right here, man. Climb down this building. Oh.
What is he doing? What is he doing? Here we go.
Lena's gonna hurt you.
He's down. He's down. Okay, standing with this view behind me. I wonder what it's all going to look like when it's all lit up at night. Gonna be pretty. So me and Laurie are just gonna go to the buffet. We went to the mall, as you saw, and we went in the arcade. Paul isn't feeling very well, so he's been off all day. He's been feeling poorly, so he's not even going down for anything to eat. We got a little bit of chicken and some bread from that big supermarket where I was showing you all the aisles with the world foods on. What I did, we actually got some chicken wings for Sebastian. Cooked the chicken wings. Sebastian didn't like the chicken wings. I pulled as much flesh as I could. There's not much flesh on a chicken wing, is there? So I tried to pull as much flesh off as I could, and we put it on bread of no butter, no salt. And Paul's had that in bed, and I'm absolutely full of a cold. I've got Paul's hoodie on, I've got my slippers on. So me and Laurie now are going to sample the buffet. So I will show you a little bit of that at Grosvenor. The buffet is called Sloan's. So if you're interested in going to the buffet, they have loads of different restaurants. They have an Italian restaurant really fancied, but we're just going to the buffet tonight because we're not all going, we're just me and Laurie. So we're gonna go and check that out. But I hope they have pizza, because I was eyeing up that Italian restaurant, Bella Vista, that's called, because I fancied pizza. So, comforting food for a cold. Pizza with lots of chilli on. Anyway, I'll see how we get on. Wobbles around a lot, doesn't it, this?
Yeah, it's because it's a fast elevator.
It is fast, very fast. Laurie, as we went in then, he said, oh, it says on the tannoy, sorry to keep you waiting, doesn't it, Laurie?
Yeah.
I'll show you the bar. Some of my family are Liverpool supporters, and they had the Liverpool match on in there. Wasn't a good result, not when I passed anyway. We've just come out of the elevator there. We come on to level M, which is the mezzanine, and then this hotel is 2 towers, so a lot of the things are in tower 1 and we're actually staying in tower 2. So we get that elevator to the mezzanine. It's a good job Laurie is here because I wouldn't know my way. And then you go along the bridge to tower 1. Laurie says that you can live here in tower 1.
Higher flats, I think.
Yeah. So you'd rent a flat here, Laurie, if you and you were older?
Maybe.
Maybe live in Dubai?
Yeah, maybe.
I have a friend who used to live in Dubai.
Oh.
It smells good, doesn't it, Laurie, in here?
Yeah. Oh, so that scent machine there.
Yes, there's a scent machine. I was looking for these around Atlantis, but I could not find them. They must have been in the vents or something. Yeah, like looking out for them in different hotels. Oh, could I get some sparkling? Is that okay? On our table, some dates, which I love, and they are pitted and they are delicious. I presume these 2 are butters. I would think one would be salted, one would be unsalted. Laurie has been eating the apricots as well. Wow. So another day, another buffet, and I can honestly say if you're thinking of visiting Dubai and one of these hotels, you would not be disappointed with the food on offer. There was such a choice. Again, I couldn't believe that it was as good as the Atlantis buffet. It was fantastic. It was just such a good choice, such a high quality of food. Everything tasted really good that I tried. So they had lots of curries here, and every time they do a dish, they do the dishes, so they do all these curries, and then they'd have the poppadoms, and they'd have the mango pickle, and they'd have so many different dips and sides to go with that dish. So there was something, like I say, for everybody. There, this is Laurie's plate. All mums together now shout at the screen, put some vegetables on that plate. I'm sure that's what I would have been saying to him at that point. We've got just dishes from all around the world, but also we've got things like French fries. You've got all your meats here that they've grilled. They've got a griddle. I've got some soup and lots of toppings for those soups. Got a nice spicy lentil soup there. That looks delicious. I didn't actually try that, but it does look nice.
Then they had a full roast dinner like you would have probably in England, because they do have Yorkshire puddings here. One of my favourite foods, Yorkshire pudding. Then they had like a continental style set up here with all the cheeses, so many chutneys. Going into some cooked fish and meats here. Some capers up there, a little bit of salmon. My mouth's actually watering watching this now. We've got some fruits. If you want a little bit of fruit to accompany your evening meal. In these cute little baskets here, we had lots of dried fruits. Some salad items here. Everything really fresh. Lots of beautiful olives. And then we go on to some more salad items. And potato salad, coleslaws, and dressings, and hummus, and baba ganoush. Oh my word. This night they also had some fresh sushi. Now this little area here changed and was filled with something different every day. So they did have sushi a couple of times in the 5 days that we were there. Great selection of bread. I love bread. And also they had this griddle here where you could pick your meat and they would cook it for you. They had mac and cheese and french fries. If your children were a little bit fussy, there were so many options. This is my carbohydrate fest here. We've got some pepperoni pizza, some baba ganoush, some tapenade, olive tapenade, some hummus, potato salad, some quinoa chips. I've got some breads, different breads. I've got a little cheese topped one there and some focaccia. Then we move on to the desserts. Now they had a lot of traditional desserts. This mountain of dates, I don't know if they have this all the time or whether it's because it was Ramadan when we visited. They had some warm desserts there. This Yaaayy, I hope that's how you pronounce it, was my favourite. I had that every day. And then we had some cold ones. So we had like cheesecakes, carrot cake and red velvet cake up there. We've got some panna cotta down at the front. Something for every taste. I would say the amount of traditional foods here and the amount of people in traditional dress at this hotel was significantly more. Some sweets and ice cream toppers and lots of choice of ice cream. So I'm showing my Yaaayy here, and I also got a caramel dessert.
That was what's left of my remaining crepe. It's gone now.
Yeah. We indulged in a freshly made crepe. You can see the man here making them, and he squirted them with Nutella.
It was very, very, very good. I was thinking it's not going to be as good as Atlantis, but it was very delicious what I had. They had pizza as well. The dessert, Yaaayy. You'll have seen the name of it on the vlog. It was very good. It was really good. It was, when I was a kid, my mum used to, and please advise, if any of you have ever had this when you were a child, my mum used to concoct some wild things, because I also used to have Weetabix, buttered sugar poured over the top, and then eaten like a biscuit or a cake. This was white bread torn up into a pan with butter, sugar and milk heated through. And the dessert that I had there was that. I'm sure that's exactly what it tastes like. It was called pobbies when my mum used to make it. Pobbies. Has anybody ever heard of that? Maybe it's a northern thing. I don't think I've ever met anybody else who's ever eaten it, so I'd be very interested to find out if anybody else has ever eaten that or known it by another name. It's that dessert, I'm sure it was that. It was delicious and a nice little throwback to my childhood. Oh no, we've forgotten Paul's hoodie that I was wearing. That's because I'm talking to you guys, isn't it? I'm not concentrating. Laura's just ran back, so we're heading back there now. Back snuggled up now in Paul's hoodie. What I did notice about the difference between this hotel and the other one at the Atlantis seemed quite a lot of families on vacation. This one I would say it feels more traditional, and I felt a little bit uncomfortable in my shorts. And I felt like maybe I should have worn something longer. There was a lot of people in traditional dress and a lot of families. It was really nice. And all the staff that we've come into contact with have been really nice. And the food was really good. And everything was really good. I mean, it's my fault, I'm wearing shorts. Back in the room now, so I'm just going to take my makeup off, get ready for bed, get these boys into bed. We've got our own rooms now. Paul's here, look, he's feeling a little bit better. What did you do then? Shirked away from the camera. Shirked away from you guys, didn't he? You'll have to forgive him if he's not feeling very well. And I'm starting a new book, The Satsuma Complex. I read the other one, The Obsession. It was very sad. Goodness me, it was saddening. So I need something a little bit more light-hearted now after that. So I am starting reading The Satsuma Complex tonight. So I'm going to get in my pyjamas, I'm going to take my makeup off, I'm going to crawl into bed, I'm going to read my book, and then at 10 o'clock the light's going off and I'm going to have a big sleep. All ready for the theme parks tomorrow. So I will see you tomorrow for day 6. Are we day 6?
I think we're day 6.
I have travel day, then I start day 1. Because that's day 1 of the holiday. So I think we're on day 6. So join us for one of the theme parks. I'll tell you the 3 theme parks we're hoping to do. IMG, which is an indoor theme park. Motion Gate, which is like a film, almost like Universal Studios type theme park. And Warner Brothers, which again, another movie based theme park. That's in Abu Dhabi and it is about 55 minutes away. The largest indoor theme park. Is it the largest one in the world?
Correct.
So we would like to visit that though. I really would. That was my choice. I hope that we get to go. We're gonna see. So please do come back for day 6. Find out where we're off to.
Day 7 really. I don't know why I would have a travel day. It's day 7.
No, because you're not on holiday on your travel day. You're travelling.
No. As soon as you get picked up in that taxi, you're on holiday.
Yeah.
Because you get to the lounge.
There's a lot of planning. There's still a lot of faffing about.
You get on that plane and you have your meal. You're watching movies.
Yeah, but I was editing as well.
Well,
Some people work on the plane as well, don't they?
they do.
That's not the start of their holiday.
It's not, but if you're working on a plane, you generally go on for business, not for pleasure.
Right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Just thought I'd quickly show you Dubai at night through the window. Me and Paul settled down now watching Disney Detail, Victoria. We're watching her vlog. And look at the skyline. Beautiful. Whoa! Paul's destroying his brew. What happened? Did it fall? Have we got any brew on the floor?
I drank it.
Do you have tea?
Coffee.
Is it coffee? Night night, everybody.